An extract from our online program Max Sales Conversion from Show Rounds. Part 5. How to prepare yourself for the show round. Let's start this section with a story. This could be someone you know. The phone rings. It cuts through your thinking like a hot knife through butter. You're deep into a proposal in response to a phone call you took 20 minutes ago. The phone rings for a second time. Your training tells you the call must be answered within 3 rings. You grab the phone in a blur of action and go into your telephone persona. You introduce yourself with passion and style, only to find the call is from reception. The words you hear are like bullets. Your 10:30 show round is in reception. Mr. Charles from the mega corporation is here. Is it 10:30 already? No, it's 10:45. Where has the day gone? Who is it? Who's come to see you? What did they want to see? You grab a business card, a pen, pad and brochure. You don't have time to look up the client details in your CRM. On the other hand, have you put the details into the CRM? You'll just have to wing it. You enter the lobby smiling at everyone. The helpful receptionist nods towards a group of 3 very well-dressed business people and you make your way towards them. You approach them and find yourself saying, "Mr. Chance," in a question like "I don't have a clue who you are" kind of way. "Yes," says the man in the middle of the 3. You shake hands and introduce yourself. You're introduced to the other 2 people at speed and instantly forget their names. They all give you their business cards and you give them the only business card you have in return, which of course they'll have to share. You can't remember what it was they wanted to see, so you fish for clues, only to find it's your main function room. Then it all comes back to you. You'd asked them to come at 10:30 so you could show them the room during the conference break from 10:30 to 11 o'clock. It's now 10:50. The conference room is a 5-minute walk away. You rally them into action and lead the way at some speed, only to discover that Mrs Jenkins has a bad knee, restricting her speed and the time you have left to show the main meeting room. No problem. You can always show them a picture of the room in your one brochure you have with you. "I can't do stairs," says Mrs Jenkins as you approach the shortcut to the conference room. Going via the lift would add 5 minutes to the journey. You size up Mrs Jenkins. Could you carry her down the 1 flight of stairs? Of course, this is just a story played by actors. Or is it? In our experience, people who are conducting planned show rounds are not always as prepared as you would expect. So, at this point, pause the slide and discuss or write down, if you're on your own, what simple good preparation would be for any person at your venue. When you have your list, click play again and see what suggestions Jack, our actor here, has to offer. Can you beat Jack? Score yourself 1 point for everyone you get that was on Jack's list and give yourself a bonus point for anything you've thought of that Jack has missed. The way you look. Business cards, enough for everyone who's coming. Pen and pad, preferably in a nice leather or a nice presentation folder. Support material, collateral, things that will help you to sell. Your brochure, floor plans, numbers, any statistics that you might need. A contract, you may as well, they just might sign it. An iPad or tablet. Increasingly we're seeing people presenting from an iPad or tablet and indeed video of events that bring the whole thing to life when you're in a meeting room. Thinking through and planning the show round. This to me includes walking the route so that you inspect what you expect before they arrive. Purple cow moments, the planning and execution of. Thinking through benefits to meet their specific needs. You need to practice and rehearse this because this is a critical part of giving them a compelling reason why they should use you. And managing your time so you're prepared and they're ready to meet with them. And remember one final thing, if you prepare yourself in the right way, then Mrs Jenkins doesn't have to take the stairs. If you want the whole programme, then book your place on Train the Show Round Champion, London, 17th of May.